Hello world, we're back and this is Mike Diamond for the Diamond Mind Life Mastery. And today we are continuing our quest. Today our discussion is going to be on understanding vibrational alignment. What does vibrational alignment have to do with the manifestation process? Vibrational alignment is what brings you your goals. In the law of attraction, we have two important factors that we discussed earlier. The first important factor is your thoughts. The second important factor that you really must understand is your emotional attachment to those thoughts and how those thoughts make you feel. You have two ways that you can manifest. You can manifest what you want, or you can manifest what you fear. Most people manifest what they fear because they're trying to manifest from a standpoint of not having it. And this is the easy way to go about understanding if you are manifesting correctly. Remind yourself, you're always manifesting. But what are you manifesting? Your desires, or are you manifesting your fears? Or this is what we need to delve into. Feelings, emotions. How do your thoughts make you feel? Whatever it is that you think about is going to always give you a corresponding feeling state or an emotion. Now, when you think about bills, I'm going to put that word out there. When you think about bills, how does that word make you feel? When you hear the word bills, do you get excited or do you get depressed? Do you get happy because you have so much money and you're just easily able to take care of these bills right away? Or do you go into a state of saying, hey, bills again, not this. Oh, it's the first of the month. I got to deal with this again. What is your feeling state when you hear the word bills? This is what I mean by what it is you are manifesting. Because you can look at that same word from two different perspectives. You can look at it like, I am so happy and I'm so grateful that I can handle all of these bills when they come in, and I can't wait to pay my bills. Or you can look at it like, wow, how am I going to handle this? How am I going to deal with all of these things that's coming at me? It's too much to deal with. Now, what is the emotional state that you find yourself in? Do you get depressed? Do you get anxious? Or do you get excited? Those are clearly two different emotional states. And once you can decipher what emotional state you are in relation to money or anything else that you need to deal with in life, then you can understand what it is that you're manifesting. Back to the topic. Vibrational alignment. How do you know if you're in vibrational alignment? If you're manifesting your desires or if you're manifesting your fear? The way that you know if you're in vibrational alignment is simply by gauging how you feel when you talk about the topic. Relationship. How do you feel when you hear that word? Relationships. Love life. I'm just giving you examples here. Does it make you feel excited? Does it make you feel loved? Does it make you feel just overjoyed? Or does it make you feel depressed? Or make you feel lonely? Or make you feel anxious because things are not working out? Vibrational alignment. very important word. How do you feel? Any subject you come up with, any topic that's surrounding you and your life, how does that topic make you feel? And this is what you need to understand so that you can understand what it is you are magnetizing or bringing towards yourself. If you do not feel good about any topic that you think of that relates to you in your life, then you are not manifesting what it is that you want. You're manifesting what it is that you fear or you do not want. This is the biggest thing that we need to take away from today's lesson. Most people, that's why you have a 1% and a 97%. Because the 1 and 2% of people that are truly, truly happy in life, they understand this principle. They understand how to utilize the power of their thoughts and their feelings and emotions to properly manifest what it is that they want. A lot of times people say, oh, well, I am thinking about what I want, and I'm making goals, and I'm making dream boards, and I'm doing all of these different things, and I'm seeing myself with having these different items. But are you putting yourself in an emotional feeling state of already experiencing having those items? Because wanting something and having it is two different things. Wanting something is yearning. What does yearning mean? Yearning means I am focused on the not having it and wishing I could. Yearning is a lot different from having. When you already have, you cannot lack. Immediately, it becomes actual. That thought is actual. So that thought has already been created and is actually an entity. It's actually a living thing. Now, as you begin to energize that thought with your emotions, your feelings, now, once you energize it with your emotions and your feelings, you're giving the direction. Your emotions and your feelings are fuel. So when you emotionally feel as though you have already attained the goal or the thought that you put into your mind about anything it is that you want, you instantaneously start the process of magnetizing or bringing it towards yourself and into your reality. And the reason why you're bringing it towards your reality is because you have accepted it and you are already in a feeling state of already having received it. That's why you have to feel good anytime you say that you want something. When you put the picture in your mind and you attach that feeling of already having it to the picture, that's when the process of you magnetizing, mental magnetism, of bringing it to you begins. But look at the opposite side of the picture. When you create that picture in your mind, in your imagination, of that business that you want to start, and then you start emotionalizing, wow, I'm going to have to do a lot of things to get this. How am I going to come up with the money? They want $100,000 for me to buy the place. They need $25,000 for the equipment. My credit is shot. I owe these bills, and I still have to manage these bills while I'm trying to get the money together. Think about all of those corresponding thoughts as you are coupling these thoughts with the picture in your mind of what it is that you want. None of these thoughts, the lack of money, the lack of credit, your current situation, how are you going to manage your family and still create your business? None of these thoughts are conducive to putting you in the emotional state of creation. Because the emotional state of creation only takes place when you couple your thoughts and your vision of what you want with feelings and emotions that are positive, that begin to draw those pictures in your mind towards you. So let me tell you what you do. Because as you're putting these negative thoughts into your mind, and these how am I going to do this and how am I going to get that done, what you are actually doing is you're repelling your thoughts. You're repelling your goals. You're pushing them farther away because your emotional signature is more in alignment with you not having it than you actually being able to manifest it. You must understand this point. A lot of people have become familiar with the law of attraction. And most people say, you know what? Yeah, I know about that. I made my goals. I wrote it down. I made a vision board. But it doesn't work for me. I've been thinking about this thing for over and over and over again, and I see no movement towards it showing up in my life. And the reason why is because you are not in the right emotional feeling state in order to magnetize or bring it towards you. Hence, this is the understanding or the importance of the understanding of vibrational alignment. Vibrational alignment is the delivery system. Did you ever call a takeout place? I'm going to give you an example of how you can put this into understanding. You order food from a takeout restaurant. Understand this. You call a takeout restaurant and you order your food. It's the same process as that you do when you order your goals or whatever it is that you are intending to manifest. You go down a menu and you say, I want this and I want that and I want this and I want that. You call a restaurant, you put in your order, you give your credit card information, you pay for your food. What has to happen next? The next thing that has to happen is the food has to get delivered. Now, the food being delivered is not always automatic. It's going to take some time for it to arrive. It may be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But once you place that order, what is your emotional state? In most cases, when this restaurant is reputable, you use them all of the time, you put in your order, in most cases, your emotional state is, my food is on the way. Are you worried? Are you pacing back and forth? Are you going through the process in your mind of thinking, like, wow, I'm gonna starve to death? No. What you're saying in your mind is, in a few minutes we're gonna be good. So your joy has already arrived once you put in the order. You're not trying to figure out, okay, how am I gonna get fed here? We're not in the Stone Age where you had to go out and go hunting with spears and go fishing. And no, you put your order in. So once you put in your order, you relax and you get ready to do what? To receive. You are relaxed and you are in the state of mind of knowing that it's on the way and open and ready to receive. What do you tell your doorman if you have one? I'm expecting a package. I'm expecting a delivery. Watch out. When they come, buzz them in. You're looking out the window to see when the car pulls up to arrive with your food or whatever it is that you ordered. And you can put this into any context. Even if you ordered something on Amazon or whatever. Same context. Once you put in the order, you are ready to receive. You are emotionally in a state of anticipation of whatever it is arriving. And that is a very, very important part. Because when you do this, you are putting yourself into vibrational alignment. Anytime we create something, like I said before, everything in our universe has a vibrational signature. Every person on earth has a different vibrational signature. Every object on earth has a different vibrational signature. Your thoughts have to be into alignment with the same exact vibrational signature of whatever it is that you're looking to bring towards yourself. Because whatever it is that you want is vibrating at a certain frequency and at a certain speed. And as you start to think about what it is that you want, what happens is those thoughts is like a snapshot that then travels down into the cells of your body. It goes from a thought, and those thoughts are distributed from your mind into your bloodstream and transferred into all of the cells of your body. And then what happens is, from those thoughts, you then begin to vibrate at a certain vibrational level or frequency that matches the thought that you had in your mind. So then what that does is that now puts you into a state of being a receiver. So think of your body as a huge antenna that's ready to receive a matching frequency. So you have the goal, which is a frequency that you tuned into, and then you have yourself as the receiver, the matching receiver. As you begin to think over and over and over again about what it is that you want, those thoughts emanate throughout your body, and then energizes and charges your body as a return receiver of that which you have thought to manifest. So now you are adding fuel or energy into those thoughts, which is now getting you prepared to receive that which you have ordered. So do you need to worry at that point? No. You need to be in a state of mind, in an emotional state of gratitude, because you have already created. Remember, I told you create twice. You have already created the reality in your mind. Now, you are just waiting for it to be created a second time in your physical reality. Everything always gets created twice. First in your mind, as a thought, then in your reality, as a fact. This is where you get the terminology self-actualization. You have actualized that thought when you receive it on a physical plane. So, like a radio station, since you now know we can understand the correlation of the broadcast. You have broadcasted the thought. You have said, you know what? I want to tune in. Think about it like this. To the basketball game. Basketball game is playing on the radio. The game is on 105.1. That's the radio frequency in order to hear that game. This is your intentions now. You already set that intention to hear the game. Now that you set that intention, you know what it is that you want. Would you go to your radio dial on your manual radio dial and say, all right, the game is on 105.1. Would you turn then to the station 97.8? What will happen if you turn to 97.8 and you're trying to hear the game on 105.1? I can tell you what's going to happen. You're not going to receive that game that you had in your mind to listen to. You may receive something. You may receive another broadcast that may be interesting. Or you may receive another broadcast that you cannot stand, that you don't like at all. Same way that life works. You may turn to that other station and don't receive anything but hiss noise, because there's no broadcast on that station. But you're going to receive something. The only way that you can guarantee yourself that you are going to receive what it is that you intended to receive is to be tuned in to the station that is broadcasting what you want. That's the only way you're going to receive what it is you intended to receive. But we got a cheat sheet. And today is what I want to give you guys. I want to give you guys the cheat sheet. And this is the cheat sheet. Knowing that you are tuned into the vibrational signature of what it is that you want, the way that you know that you are tuned in, and that your package or your delivery or your food order is on the way, is by understanding your emotional, your feeling state when it comes to that subject or topic. How does it make you feel? I'm in a perfect relationship. I have the woman or man of my dreams. Oh yeah? Well, how does that make you feel when you think about that relationship? I am a business person. I am on the way to starting my company of my dreams. Oh yeah? How does that make you feel when you think about that business of your dreams? Do you automatically start thinking about, oh my goodness, where am I going to get the money to do this? Oh my goodness, they're asking me for $10,000 right now. Where am I going to get that from? Oh my goodness, they're asking me for my credit rating and to fill out a credit application. What's going to happen when they find out that my credit is shot? Are these the thoughts that's coming in your head? When you think about your goal, when you think about your business that you're starting, well, let me let you in on something. Because when you accumulate these thoughts, you can automatically understand that you are in the process of pushing that goal very, very far away from you or anything that looks like you. That goal is running in the opposite direction. That business is not coming. That relationship is not coming. That goal is not coming. It's not on the way. You can think about it all you want. But what you're actually doing when you have these thoughts that are thoughts that do not make you feel good or make you feel empowered when you think about them, you are actually putting out the fire of your desire. You're extinguishing your dreams. You're terminating your dreams. And this is why the law of attraction is not working. I keep saying one of the most important things, and this is where you have to separate your abilities. We have a mind, a very powerful mind, but our mind is separated in two halves. We have a right half of our brain, which is the creative half. That we are creatively able to come up with ways and be innovative. We also have the left hemisphere of our brain and our mind that is the logical, analytical, mathematical precision, where you sit down and you say, all right, 2 + 2 is 4. That's logic. But what we need to start dealing with here is beyond our own comprehension and logic and analysis. This is why I say, anytime I give instruction or try to help people understand this, I always say that, yes, come up with the intentions of your goals. Make it very, very clear and concise. But don't ponder so much on how it will be fulfilled. Because then when you say how, you are only limited to your own analytical equations. Make a plan. Make a concise plan of steps, step by step, of what you want to do. But then leave the rest to the greater understanding. Because see, the hows are filled in by a power that's greater than your own understanding. This is the way that we're able to tap in to infinite intelligence. Because infinite intelligence, once you believe that you are on the correct path and you are emotionally attached with the feeling of already having received, it will take you in places that you didn't realize you had to go in order to get a piece of what you need to make that a reality. So something as a nudge, something as simple as a nudge to go to the gas station and put air in your tire. Listen to infinite intelligence. Will have you meet a person on the next gas pump or at the gas pump that has a record contract for you. I was just looking for somebody to sign to my new record label. Oh yeah, you sing? Wow. Give me your information. Now, how did that timing happen? Was that your own working, your own calculations? You calculated that? No. But when you are in the receiving state, anything can happen. Anything can happen when you are in the receiving state. And when you are in the emotional feeling state, that this is already a done deal. Reality has to bend now. Reality has to match your vibrational expectations. Reality has to bend to match that expectation. Because you're vibrationally aligned with your goal. So the ways can happen. It can the how miraculous the ways of attaining your goals can be is just, there's no words to describe. Just believe. Places, people, situations, circumstances, all of that will be filled in by infinite intelligence. By ways and roadmaps that are better than the ones that you can devise. Yes, devise your plans. Write everything out step by step. But more so, emotionally attach yourself to the goal already being accomplished. Vibrational alignment. Are you in vibrational alignment to your goals? Yes or no? Yes? Then you feel good. You feel good all the time. You're jumping up and down because you know that everything that you want, you already have. No? You don't feel that great? You're trying to figure out how it's going to get done. You're trying to figure out how your bill will be paid. Trying to figure out, what's going to happen next. You are in vibrational alignment with worry and defeat, not with your goals. This is the part that you have to understand. And as you begin to hold yourself in vibrational alignment with worry and defeat, guess what you can expect? More worry and defeat. You are manifesting backwards. This is what we have to understand. Are you getting everything that in life? Is life easy? Is life just becoming better and better and better? You are in emotional and vibrational alignment with that in which you want. That is why you're receiving that outcome. Are you still struggling? Are you still finding things hard to manage? Are things kind of haywire? You are in vibrational alignment with that in which you don't want, because you're focusing more on everything that's going wrong than you are focusing on everything that's going right. The only way to change that around, don't think about what's going on that's going in the way that you don't want it to go. Don't think about your problems. Don't think about all of the things that are not working out. Don't think about the arguments you just had with your spouse. Don't think about those things. Why not? Because it's putting you in vibrational alignment with more of the same. That's why. Think about the good time you had. Think about the dinner you shared. Think about the vacation you took and how beautiful it was. Think about the time you got the promotion at your job. Think about when you got the raise. Think about how great it was. Do you see automatically how you feel different when you think about the good times? Imagine if you can feel good 24 hours a day. And I'll say 24 because you're feeling good even as you're sleeping. Because as you lay down to sleep, you never take worry, dissatisfaction, life situations to your bed and to your rest. Never do it. You always lay down and into your rest in a feeling of gratitude and understanding that all is well. That's very powerful, and we're going to talk about that in another lesson of the power of creating when you sleep. But this is what you need to understand when it comes to vibrational alignment with your goals. Everything vibrates at a different frequency. You have to align with the frequency of what it is that you want, and you have to hold that frequency with whatever it is that you want until you receive it. And if you change the dial, just like when you're watching or listening to the game on the radio, guess what? You're not going to hear the end of the game. You're going to miss the end. But if you keep it tuned in, then you'll hear the whole game. It's that simple. It's simple, but it has to be done correctly in order to get the result. There's a lot of things that can come up in life that can cause you to say, oh man, I have reason to feel bad right now. Shake it off. As soon as you have a reason to feel bad, have 10 reasons more to feel good. Even if you have to take it back to a time or something that you did previously that made you feel good. Think about that for the next half an hour. When something bad happens. When you're standing on the corner and a car drives by and splashes a puddle of water on you. Don't get pissed off. Wipe it off and then think about the time you was in Hawaii somewhere, laying on the beach, relaxing, and the sun was drying you off after getting out of the beach water. How did that feel? Keeping yourself in an emotional feeling of bliss as much as you possibly can is the most important part of manifesting the life of your dreams. You can have anything that you want as long as you are aligned with it. Once you have this little piece of the puzzle down pat, you're going to always win. And watch how things snowball. One good thing after the other. One good thing after the other. One celebration after the next. And you're going to always win. And you're going to keep winning. Because you're expecting to win. So therefore you have to celebrate. Then something else is going to happen that cause you to have to celebrate some more. And then another door is going to open, which is going to cause you to have to celebrate some more. Can you see it now? And then it works and vice versa. I don't like talking about the other side of it that much, but I do need you to be clear of what you're doing every time you complain. Because believe me, you will have more reasons to complain the longer you keep yourself in that vibrational space. Vibrational space snowballs. As soon as you get into that negative space, turn it around quickly. Yeah, that happened. All right, so what? I'm past that. Now we're moving back towards our positive space. And we're going to keep it here. This is the secret. This is the key. Practice this, and you will have many more reasons to celebrate your wins. If you need any other clarification, we will be doing some more work on this. But I'm going to leave it here. And this is the understanding of vibrational energy and being in alignment with that in which you want, and not with what you don't want. Thank you so much. This is Mike Diamond, and this is Diamond Mind Life Mastery. Keep watching us. Subscribe.